Hey guys, Tim here. 4/20, April 20th. Here at the house. Just got an order in from Conan down in Chico, California. A couple more queens. These again are for me, not what I make my nukes out of. But I had Paula down there send me up two really pretty Cordovans. A lot of attendants in here. And so they're going to go into the splits that I made out of that. So the last video, I showed you that queen that I had in the queen clip that was junk. She was a drone layer. One of her splits I've actually got right out here in front of the house. And the other one is up at the yard. I'm a little worried about this split because I haven't seen many bees in and out of there. But we're going to drop a queen in there real quick and then bring the other one up to the yard. And also, we will go to the south yard. Those beautiful Saskatraz queens that I put in. We're going to pull the tape today. And they've got that 24-hour plug. They should be acclimated enough to, by the weekend, see if there's queens in there. Well, listen. I can hear them. Pretty marked queens. All right, let's go put one of these in. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. All right. So again, this is a 3-hole cage with obviously fondant in it right there. Cork on one side, cork on the other. You pull this cork to let the colony you're putting it into work on this fondant to let that queen out. But I will again, I'll leave that cork in there since there's a cork in there and I didn't have to tape it. I will leave them in there for a day, depending on how, before I pull that cork out, depending on how they react to this new girl. So let's go over and see how they do. All right, so like I said, not a lot of action out of this hive. They're kind of checking stuff out. I see them coming out, looking around. I'm just popping this lid off right now. And so this is a little inner cover that I had made here. So it's not a very big colony of bees, which actually is what I wanted. Not a big colony of bees. So I think that they do better for, what the heck is my hive tool? I think they do better for accepting queens when they're a little smaller. They're feisty. Let's see how we look. Let's see what we get here. Not awful. Oh, I see one stinging. One girl stinging right there. So, oh yeah, I see her in there stinging. A couple of them fanning, a couple of them stinging. Not what you want to see. And so, with that also, the other thing that I'll do, I just wanted to see how they'd react, is I'll probably pull her back out. And I'm going to pull those attendants out of there. At least a couple of those attendants out of there. And then turn her back loose in there. And just set her in there so that she can acclimate. And so the reason I'm doing that, what the deal is with the attendants and taking them out, if you guys don't know, is that those attendants have been with this queen. That's kind of her colony. It's a little baby colony, and they'll fight to protect her. Yeah, so not great, not the response I wanted to see, but maybe I'll leave her in there for a little bit and see what happens. All right, so again, not the response I was looking for, but we'll just give them a day or so. Both corks are still in, so I'll leave her in there for a day. Just kind of let her scent get around in there, and then and maybe will release that candy on, or that cork, so they can chew her out of there on maybe Friday. Maybe Friday. All right, let's get to the other yard. All right, just pulling into the yard. Everyone looks okay. It was super windy the other day. Oh, look at, I left out, I had these plates of crystallized honey, and it's been great bee feed. All right, so everyone's busy. Moved the Russians out here. They're right behind that bee. Little emblem there. But let's go put this other queen in. See how she does. All right, so this is the colony that we're putting her in, and a few more bees coming and going. And so what I did was, in the last video where I had that queen, where I broke these guys down, you could see them just chasing that queen around. She only had about 3 patches of drone brood, not even as big as the size of my palm. She wasn't laying at all. She just was kind of junk, which I don't understand because she did great last year. But nevertheless, let's get this Cordovan in. And she's sure pretty. I just had some really good light right here, so where you could see her. There she is. I don't know if you can see her down in there. Man, she's really blonde and pretty. So, pop this lid, see how things go. So a lot more bees in this colony. I thought I took more, but apparently not. So here we go. Watch this. Let's see what happens here. Oh, look at all the fanning. Boy, they sure like her. Mercy. That's really, really what you want to see. Hear that as soon as I put her in there. Hear how loud that colony got? Look at that. Look at here. They're just fanning like crazy right now. That's a great sign. That is a fantastic sign. We're gonna do the old finger trick. So what you want to do is just kind of, how easily you can brush them off of here. We're going to look for biting and stinging. Which I don't see any of. Yeah, cool. So again, gonna leave this cork in just so that they acclimate to her, and I'll probably come up and pop that cork out of there tomorrow. So let me kind of push some frames around to get this queen down in there.